Welcome to another episode of Reality Check. I'm your host, Bana Nyakundi.
Another election period here at Daystar University. Another opportunity for students to choose the leaders they want to lead them for the next year. This time, just as last year, the contestants have decided to go to the ballot as teams. There being Team Maringa and Team Alois. The big question, however, is does this open a loophole to those who want to get to politics but have no manifestos or knowledge about the positions they are vying for? We spoke to the Secretary of the Electoral Commission of Daystar about the criteria for picking candidates to vie for the different positions, and this is what he had to say.
My name is Chris Limo and I'm a student here at Daystar, and also I served on the Electoral Commission of Daystar in the recent student elections. Also looking at the things that cannot be measured, the qualitative issues. We will talk about integrity, we will talk about, ask them questions about their stand on alcoholism, their stand on leadership, their stand on homosexuality, their stand on service, their stand on their spirituality and their Christian growth. And given what they would have said, the way they answered, that's when now we will deliberate as a commission and say, yeah, this guy is good to go. Is it good to release to the electorate, to the rest of the student community?
He also talked to a number of Daystar University students on what they expect from this election and from the leaders in general. And this is what they had to say.
About how the Daystar elections are organized, I think they do a good job. It's up to par, and it gives us as students a chance to exercise our rights as voters and to just vote for whomever we want to vote for. So yeah.
People want a student government that has no ties to the kind of administration that we have. So at the end of the day, looking at Team Maroon and Team Blue, Team Maroon, Team Maringa seems to have a lot of ties to the administration.
For the losing team, I expect them to work with the winning team, to not take it too hard that we didn't vote for them.
The national politics seems to have shaped what is now being done in the campus politics. People are aligning themselves into groups so that they can get to certain political offices. We talked to Victor Chuoga, the outgoing DUSA vice chair, in order to understand why they had to be in teams, and this is what he had to say.
According to the political perspective, the first one, you're looking this way. If you can get 100 votes and the team can add you 100 votes, that is a winning game, because you know it is not a matter of, in politics we don't have number two, we always have number one. So getting number one, you must work with people also for team to help you also to move. The second thing which is so important, also some people say if you are going for a short journey, go alone, but in politics a long journey. So the moment you go in groups, that is a surety of working together and getting many chances of winning the game. That is the reason why people go in groups.
This is what we had on this segment of the show. Back to you, Bernard, to continue with the show. Reporting for Reality Check, I am Ian Odhiambo.
Wakati ndio huu wa Kenya. Ni wakati wa kujisajilisha upya kupiga kura. Kumbuka, usipojisajili upya kupitia mtambo wa BVR, hautaweza kupiga kura katika uchaguzi ujao. Jiandikishe sasa na IEBC kutoka Oktoba 1 mpaka Disemba 30 mwaka huu 2012. IEBC, your vote, your future.
Thank you very much, Ian, for that impressive report. In case you're joining us, I'm your host, Bana Nyakundi, and you're watching Reality Check. In studio today, we have Felix Maringa, one of the aspiring DUSA presidents in the just concluded Daystar University student elections. Thank you very much, Maringa, for coming. What actually inspired you to join the politics?
My journey as a leader started back in primary school. So in primary, I was a head boy when I was clearing class 8. Then I got to high school, Form 1, Form 2, prefect, Form 3 prefect, Form 4 deputy head boy, as well as the Christian Union chairperson. Coming to campus, I was also serving in the Christian Fellowship, and in the year 2015 I got the rare opportunity to handshake Mr. Obama, and I think that also spurred me to think I could make it.
Interesting. Let's come back to the Daystar elections.
Yes.
Do you believe they are fair?
Not fair. I still believe there's an aspect that needs to be clarified, and until it's clarified, I still maintain that they were not fair.
So, if you were the one who won,
Yes.
would you have raised the same concern?
I actually raised concerns even before we knew who the person was winning and who had not won. In that case, I had not won. I conceded defeat. But even before the whole process was done, we actually raised queries. On that election night at 8 in the evening, just outside the auditorium, we actually said that some things had gone very wrong, and one of my agents was told, "You're making so much noise to us, go and then you'll come when you're silent enough." And that was word coming from commissioners. So if that is word coming from commissioners, at that point, at 8 in the evening, even when voting has not ended, that you're telling my agent that they're making noise because they've raised a query over how you're handling the process, then I have all the reasons to believe that the process was not fair.
That's all we had for this segment of the show. Let's go on a short commercial break and we'll be right back with Felix Maringa for more.
My name is Lorraine Berisian, and I'd like to talk about integrity of leaders in Kenya. According to me, integrity should be the most fundamental core principle in leadership in Kenya. But in Kenya, we have had instances that most of the institutions and structures in the government are not really accountable and transparent in leadership. And we've had a couple of leaders who have been brought on spotlight due to transparency issues and not really integrity. And according to me, the integrity center should really come up with strong mechanisms, legal mechanisms to deal with lack of integrity leaders. And with me, I have one friend who would like to talk about integrity leaders.
So integrity, according to me, is when leadership is put into place. I believe you're serving for the people, not being selfish about your leadership. So I believe you should be transparent to us, the guys who you are serving.
When a leader takes an oath in office, he or she takes an oath in office. And when he takes an oath in office, he or she must mandate to the congregation that we must take integrity to the people of the society. That's what we can take.
You had several manifestos.
Yes.
Do you feel you can work with the current government to help your manifestos be manifested in the government?
Yes, actually be having a meeting with them on the 12th of this month, which happens to be tomorrow. The main objective for that meeting was that we go, share what we had, put it down on paper, see what they can be able to deliver, see what we can help them deliver, and again, it's for the greater benefit of the Daystar University community.
Why did you decide to go in teams?
Be in a position to consolidate votes, because as an individual, there are people I will have never have gotten to, but my deputy had gotten to them. And so, by the simple fact that we existed in the same team, then their votes also became my votes. There are some individuals my social welfare person had reached to, I had not gotten to, she got the votes, you see. And so at the end of the day, teamwork helps you consolidate votes. Now that is one. The second thing is teamwork will help you actually now start inducting yourself into office pretty early. Because if you're in a position to work together in the build-up to the election, then even after the election, it's also very easy for you to now work together. And again, you cannot run away from the fact that it's what is happening at the moment.
That's all we had for this week's show. You are watching Reality Check and I'm your host, Bernard.